Everett delivers. This is hit a ton. Deep right field. Bunker calls game. Throw down to second base. Rediger's off the bag. Oh my! This game's over. Kowalewski with a dart down to second base to pick off Rediger. 22nd appearance this year. This is hit in the air, right center field. Malvin's on the run and can't get there. This will clear the bases. Krausel's all the way to third for the bases clearing triple. Mississippi State junior pitcher Alyssa Faircloth dazzled in last night's 1-0 win over Ole Miss. The Northport, Alabama native recorded her 9th complete game and 2nd shutout this season. She struck out a tied career high 14 batters for a 4th time this season. And the Bulldogs look to carry the momentum into Game 2 of the series tonight. And with that, we welcome you to the newly named Elisa and Mark Bourne Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi, where the home team, Ole Miss Rebels, look for a bounce-back game against their arch-rival, number 16, Mississippi State. And we welcome you up to the broadcast booth, former Rebel pitcher Carly Hummel. My name's Jake Hromada, and both these teams are safely in the NCAA tournament. There's no doubt about that. But this means a little more for Mississippi State, Carly, because they can host. They came into this weekend on the bubble, and a series win would be huge for them tonight.
Yeah, they came in yesterday, and they took a game here at Ole Miss.
Fans of all ages have packed this place for a series against Oklahoma, 8-time national champs, and Ole Miss, who made the Women's College World Series last year. Ole Miss still in it, even though they're down 2-0. An offense right now has just one hit, all thanks to Percy Yamas with their single back in the first inning. Ole Miss's most consistent hitter at the plate, Percy Yamas, on that Women's College World Series team from last year. Jamie Traxel saying that Yamas just looks like she never sweats. She's just so even-keeled in that batter's box. How important is that slow pulse, especially as a young player?
I think it's one of the most important attributes that you can ask out of these calibered players. I mean, if you can get up there and not be able to show any emotion, not allow, body language to kind of give off a little bit different vibes, it makes it, one, stellar as a leader, and then two, only possible for you to grow. I mean, I think some of the best criticism is the most constructive ones, and I think kids like this who are able to shake most of what is being told to them and also being able to use and utilize those things.
Little bloop out to Garcia, the shortstop, and one away for Audrey Lowry in this 4th. Brings up Maddie George, who the veteran in front of her, Percy Yamas, helped a lot in the fall. Maddie George even told us back in the preseason she went through a lot of failure in the fall. It was an adjustment period for her. And fall, your freshman year, is it your hardest fall, without a doubt?
I think so. I mean, I think it's one of the toughest falls because, when you're younger, you're able to kind of, when you're a freshman and sophomore in high school, once you get to those junior, senior years, you're kind of, you're at the best here when it comes to that. And then you come into college as a freshman and you kind of have to refine all those things, start over, and also be willing to be a part of the puzzle. And you have to be able to kind of be like shapeful, being able to kind of like a chameleon almost, A
chameleon, blend in and.
Yeah, I mean, and like a real sponge, I feel like too. Being able to take the information because you come in on a hiatus that like I've been chosen, I've been picked, I'm here, and then you're gonna get told quite a bit that like that's not enough, that you have to make adjustments.
High fly ball, deep right at the warning track. Parker makes the catch. George just missed her 10th homer of the year. 2 away for the Rebels, who are putting the bat on the ball. It's just Oklahoma and Audrey Lowry are letting their defense do a lot of the work for them today.
I think that's something that Ole Miss should emulate too. I mean, I think it's been a drastic difference here between, Ole Miss's defense versus Oklahoma's defense. She's not thrown near as many pitches, which also makes her savable for Sunday if she has to come in tomorrow. Knowing she'll be utilized on Monday too.
Going up against Taylor Roman, who's played in 18 straight games coming into today, so make this number 19. It's the longest stretch of consecutive games in Roman's career. 1-1. Just riddled with injuries all throughout her time at Louisiana and Ole Miss last year. Year number 2 for her in a Rebels uniform. Sends it into center. Minor runs in and makes the catch. And Audrey Lowry is pitching a dandy so far in Oxford.